Hi guys, I'm Luke, and today I'm going to be looking online at some of the most mysterious mysteries ever to mystery people. I don't know, I was going somewhere with that sentence. Anyway, I'm going to be looking at 25 greatest unsolved mysteries ever. It's on this website called list25.com, and the link to this article will be in the description. But for now, I will read some of the mysteries, and then I will give their explanation. And I'm not like a scientist or anything, but I can read this, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll know the explanation, because I'm an expert person. Just call me SherLuke Holmes. These sentences are, like I start them, and then they just drift away. So first, number 25. The Teos hum. In the small town of Teos, New Mexico, there's a certain buzz often heard on the horizon that can be compared to the sound of a distant diesel engine. Although it can be heard by the naked ear, various sound detection devices are not able to pick it up. This is known as the Teos hum, and up to this day, no one still knows how this sound is being created. I know how this sound is being created, so it's a small town in New Mexico, and it's a hum. It's just all the New Mexicans humming. Voynich manuscript. The Voynich manuscript, or Voynich, I don't know how you say that, was written in a language that men through the centuries have decided to decode to no avail. The only idea anyone has of its origin are the drawings found on various pages. The trees drew it. Or wrote the book. The trees wrote the book. I mean, if people didn't write it, then, well, there's only one other living thing smart enough to write, and it's the trees. Am I right? The Bermuda Triangle. Known as the Bermuda Triangle, this legendary expanse of ocean can be found between points of Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. Pilots often tell of their instruments going haywire, and numerous ships have been lost at sea. With explanations ranging from gas bubbles to aliens, no one is sure what is behind the strange phenomena. It's not gas bubbles, because, it's not, and it's not aliens. You know what it is? It's megalodon. There's a giant megalodon stalking the people there, and it only stalks them in the Bermuda Triangle because that's its property. It's sent up. That's where it lives. And when the ships come and trespass over its property, then it gets all mad and it shoots them. It doesn't eat them. It's more civilized than that. It shoots them with its giant gun, and I don't know. It has its dogfish to chase them or whatever. I'm not an expert. The Loch Ness Monster. For ages, people have been hearing about the Loch Ness Monster and how it baffled everyone into thinking that it is a creature unlike any other. There have been many sightings over the years, and photos and videos of actual footage have been checked and looked at time and time again, confirming if it could be some kind of sea serpent or descendant of the dinosaurs. Even up today, as some are claiming, it still exists and swims under the waters. Well, yeah, it does, but it's not like an evil sea serpent or anything. It's an elephant. Like, look, it's just sticking its trunk out of the water. Like, look at this. It's definitely an elephant, no doubt about it. And he's swimming around, and he likes to trick people, and he's been doing that for hundreds of years. The same elephant. Bigfoot. Also known as Sasquatch, Bigfoot is supposedly a creature that lives in the snowy mountainous regions of the United States and Canada. Well, not just the snowy mountainous regions, it can live in California, there's some in Florida, there's all over the United States, not only snowy mountainous regions. I mean, I know nothing of this, and I totally didn't used to be obsessed with Finding Bigfoot TV show. It may be identified as a gorilla at first, however, its walking posture can be compared to that of a man's. That's because it is a man. But it's just one man in a suit. And all the evidence, just like that, even though all the evidence points to it being real, it's not. It's just one man in a suit making all that stuff. And I'm being sarcastic right now. Stonehenge. While Stonehenge is a very fascinating structure due to the big rocks that stand on top of one another, the biggest mystery isn't how they were created, but why. I know why they were created. Okay, that was back when creatures unlike any other existed. They were small and round, and some of them were birds, some of them were pigs. And the pigs, they didn't have legs or arms or anything like that, but they were small and round and they could build stuff. And the pigs built these things because they stole the birds' eggs. And the birds were mad. They were angry birds. So they tried to slingshot themselves at the pigs. But the pigs used Stonehenge. That's one of the last remnants of the ancient age of the birds and the pigs. Extraterrestrials. From the mysteries found in the Eastern Islands to the Bermuda Triangle, and even with the Roswell incident during World War II, men have always been in question as to whether we are alone or not in the universe. With some claiming to have been abducted and others calling hogwash, there is yet no consensus. Actually, there is proof. There's like foolproof proof. And you can see that proof, that stuff like that exists right here. If you click right there, you can see all the foolproof proof that I look at, and that aliens are real, specifically alien Time Lords and Daleks. But, click there, and it'll take you to that video where you can see 100% without a doubt that alien wow signal. I don't know what this is. When Jerry R. Edman worked under the SETI project of the Ohio Wesleyan University Perkins Observatory, he did not expect that he would be able to pick up a radio frequency supposedly coming from deep space. He was able to get a 72-second signal from the constellation Sagittarius and was never able to get it again. Up to this day, no one is sure about its origin and signal. It derived its name, however, from the wow that Jerry wrote in the margin of the printout. Oh, okay. So yes, there is a signal coming through from space. Everybody, like, when you hear that, you think aliens. And although aliens are existing in the world, that doesn't mean anything. That this is a signal from I'm thinking, I don't know. You can't crack this one. It sounds like it's aliens, but it's not. If you look at the picture, it's not aliens. You can see that. I don't know how you can see it, but you can just see it. It is dinosaurs. See, dinosaurs didn't really go extinct. They flew away in their spaceships. And then, when humans took over and stuff, they sent down their signal, and then they saw, like, everything going on, and they were like, wow, this is real. We're just going to send a signal and see if people notice it and see what they do about it. And if they're smart enough to prepare for war against aliens or come up and see us, then we'll go back home. But if they're not smart, then they'll just do something dumb, and we wrote wow on a piece of paper. And that's why there are no dinosaurs anymore. Thanks, Jerry. Nazca geoglyphs. The Nazca civilization is responsible for some of the most fascinating geoglyphs on the face of the earth. They include everything from spiders, monkeys, sharks, orcas, flowers, the precision of which is incredible, given that the Nazca had no way of examining their work from above. No, it wasn't the Nazca, it was the dinosaurs, okay? They drew the stuff before they left so people would see it, and they think if they're smart enough to do something about that, then we will come back. And if they're not smart enough, they'll just put it on a website and say, hey, this is a mystery, we can't figure it out. Then we'll stay in space. And so, thanks, people. But I just figured it out, so the dinosaurs are coming back, and I don't know, they might eat you or something, sorry. I don't know. Mackenzie Poltergeist in Greyfriars. The Mackenzie Poltergeist is one of the most famous attractions when taking the City of the Dead tour, with the Greyfriars Kirkyard in Edinburgh, as people who join the tour experience bruises, scratches, and some even faint as they enter and see the Black Mausoleum where Sir George Mackenzie lies. Wait, what? one of the most famous attractions where people experience bruises, scratches, and fainting? Why? Do people like getting beat up by poltergeists? Is it all for show? Maybe there's only one way to find out. What is that? They don't I'm probably supposed to assume, like, oh yeah, that's what the one way is, but I don't, like, it's not obvious. Like, burn down the house? That's what I would do if I was getting random scratches and bruises. I'd burn down the house. But the explanation for it is it's not a poltergeist at all. It's not any type of ghost. It's an invisible alien. Yeah, that's it. An invisible alien, because there's no such thing as ghosts. We all know that. And there is such thing as Bigfoot.
Hello, it Alice the magical voice, here to tell you an amazing joke because I am brilliant. But first, subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video and share it with all your best friends. Comment as well. Okay. Wanna hear a joke? Okie dokie artichoke. Here we go. Knock knock. Who is there? Doctor. Doctor Who? Exactly. La 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 la, I am so brilliant, am I not?